How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here, and today's going to be a anime unboxing, and this is going to be on a new addition to our Neon Genesis Evangelion collection. And I already did another video. It's just called Evangelion collection, but this one's, I'm gonna call it, or this one, sorry about that. I'm gonna call it just part 2. And yeah, so with that, let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to feature a different box set that came out, earlier edition, and one of the director's cut DVDs. So here is the Perfect Collection, as it's called, and we got some really good lighting. So what I want to show is what's in the background here, and hopefully it's not too bright. Hopefully you guys can make that out. It is really cool, very nice detail. Here it says Nerve, which is the name of the company, and then it's got some writing here in red along with the symbol and stuff, so it might be kind of hard to see. Hopefully you guys can make it out. And then on the back here, or the side, this is really nice. It's actually pretty creepy. I believe that's the main Eva that Shinji pilots. See, there you see the red eyes. And then the writing's the same, just that the back is different. It's got some other like symbols and some wording on it. And then on the top, it's got like some eyes. And then on the bottom, looks like wings. And I do apologize if that's too bright. So this is by ADV Films, who also did the what's called the Platinum Editions, which came out later. So this is an earlier box set. So here are 8 DVDs. So here's Collection 1, with Shinji on the cover. And it's got like some wording: a new world, a new technology, one last hope for salvation. Episodes 1 through 4. And these have some really cool artwork, different characters and stuff. And Evangelion, just still an amazing show to this day. It is incredible. It's got all sorts of themes in it. You have horror. You have here's the story details here. That's kind of weird. The year is 2015. A lot like old movies and stuff are like that. Like, okay. And you have drama, thrills, mystery. You have there's romance. Here's a disc right here, and then here's the pamphlet. And so right away, I just happened to find this all together, all the DVDs inside, for a really good price. That it was an absolute steal, considering that this is long out of print, just the series in general. Just so you guys are aware, unfortunately the original show, along with the original movies, so on the back it'll just show like there is some artwork. You see the Evas, and they're like a docking station, and it'll say chapter selection and ADV Films logo. You know, unfortunately this is still out of print. The only thing that you can get right now, besides these, if you can find them for a really good price, just be careful because they can be very expensive depending on where you go, whether it be online or at like a used DVD store or something like that. Here's Collection 2 with Ray. The only real thing that's going on right now is the Rebuild films. So, and I believe, if I remember correctly, there's one more, and I think it's going to be the last one. And it should already have a release date. It's been a while since I've checked. I remember talking to someone in the comments about it. And, you know, they sounded real excited, and believe me, I am too. I want to see where the last movie's going to go. just to see. And to know, like, is it really the last one? You know, Here's collection 2. Another pamphlet. So yeah, found them all with the pamphlets and stuff. Just a really good deal. And it was one I just could not pass that up, man. It's long. There's Shinji's father on collection 3, and he, man, is awesome. He just has this look where, I believe I mentioned this in the first part, where there's actually a picture of it right here. I'll get to it, which is, there it is. Where he just sits there, he's thinking, he's got his hands put together, you can't see his mouth, you just see the glasses, the shades, and man. And this series, yeah, it's got all sorts of themes in it. It is very, very different. It's a mixture of a lot of stuff. But I think overall, that's what makes it cool and unique. It's very different. And just a cool show to watch. Unfortunately, there was a time where, this is collection 4, where the budget unfortunately got cut, if I remember correctly, or like funding for it, something like that. And the quality really dipped. You can tell. And I believe it was mostly during the end, like when it was nearing that of the show. And then you got the announcement of the 2 movies, which we do have. Death and Rebirth and End of Evangelion, which is still an amazing film. It still is really good. Here's collection 5. And alright, here's the back. And this is done by Hideaki Anno. And this is also by Studio Gainax. Anno, who also directed Shin Godzilla live action film, which was not bad, but pretty good. And you can definitely see some Evangelion influences on there. I believe they actually play the main, like, theme song, like the action song in that movie, if I remember correctly. Here is collection 6 with the main Ava in berserk mode. Man, that was a messed up scene. It's just, Shinji's like, no, stop. You see a shadow of it. So yeah, the action, really good. This is definitely, it takes you back to like the, the hand-drawn style, back in the day, which was just amazing. Like all the work that went into that, it was not easy at all. And there you see a shadow of it. That is creepy. And it's like symbolism right there. There's a lot of that in this show. A lot of symbolism and stuff. And then here is collection 7 with Asuka. Yeah, we got some good lighting. I hope that reflection's not too bad. And okay, so now we're nearing the last case here. So we have found a lot of these, or we actually used to own a couple of these DVD sets. So here is, yeah, that's the disc for collection 7, and man, that is real creepy right there. Like the parts, like what the heck is that? We used to own, I believe, the first 2 DVDs out of the 8, and but never found the art box. And I believe this is a set where it was one of those where you got the first DVD along with the box, or you can get it by itself, I think. So here's the last one, Final Genesis, collection 8. Alright. So yeah, episodes 24 through 26. Yeah, and I believe especially through this part is where you really start to notice the budget cuts. Like you could tell it really had an effect on it. Yeah, you get to notice it like around the last 2 or 3 collections. So there's collection 8's disc. There's that one character. Oh man, when he appears. Alright. So that does it for the Perfect Collection box set. Really cool, man. Just very happy to have this. Just happened to walk in one day and just find it. Sometimes, you know, get lucky and just happen to locate it. So, and there they are with the titles and collection. Yeah, so hopefully one day this whole series will get a re-release, because it really, I think it needs one. The original show. Now, next up is one of two. The second one we don't have, but this is the first director's cut DVD called Resurrection of Evangelion. And on the top it says a version you've never seen before. So what this mostly is, I also mentioned this in part 1, is that it's like they put stuff back in that was taken out for the like the regular DVDs. So they put footage back in. There's more, not necessarily action stuff. I mean, there is, but I believe it's more like dialogue and like more visual stuff. Like you get kind of a mixture of different things. So, and then also quality on these DVDs. It's okay. It can be very hit or miss because this is a earlier set before the Platinum editions. So, here's the story details here. Excuse me, burping. And this is for episodes 21 through 23. And like this one, you get the English 2.0, Japanese with 2.0, new visions, new revelations. So yeah, because like with the newer sets, you got like the 5.1, and I believe it was both in English and Japanese. If I remember correctly. I have to go back and look if I remember correctly. So yeah, quality can be a little, you know, off and on here and there, because the image will, like the stability, it will shake. Like you'll notice it's kind of moving around, but you know, it's one of the earlier DVDs. And this also came with the pamphlet. And it's like the regular DVDs, but this will show the original version, which is the first 3. And then with the white outline, you'll get the director's cut. So yeah, as you watch it, you'll start to maybe notice some things, like if you've seen the regular versions. And that does it for the director's cut first one of Resurrection. Now the second one is called Genesis Reborn, and it has the, I believe it's the same Ava right here, just it's turned off to the side, and that's the next one, and it's for episodes 24 to 26. So this is the first part. So yeah, we do already have them with the Platinum set, because it the thin pack, because it does come with them, but I am looking for these because they are pretty, you know, rare, and I would like to have them just to own them. So yeah, that does it for part 2 of our Evangelion collection. And yeah, really cool sets, you know, just happen to find them. So let's go ahead and display these. All right, so let's go ahead. Okay. And then we'll do this one and this one. Okay. Let's get all these lined up. There might be a little reflection because it is a really nice day. Alright, let's crank this down. And there they are. Looks real looks real nice. So Evangelion part 2, awesome show, still really good to this day. I would highly recommend checking it out. It is certainly different You know, it's got a lot of different themes, real serious stuff. You know, this is a really dark show, but you do have, of course, some lighthearted moments, or excuse me, lighthearted moments and stuff. Action's good. Comedy, for what it is all right, and the story is just like, it's out there. It could take you a couple times trying to get it. I know for me, it took me a while to get everything. Kind of. Well, I'm still learning stuff, but yeah, Evangelion. Now this is on Netflix. It should still be. I remember the big thing was that it was not only coming to Netflix, but it was getting redubbed. So feel free to let me know what you guys think of that. And have you guys seen Evangelion in general, whether it be the original show, the original 2 movies, the rebuild films as they're currently going, because there is one more. So feel free to let me know. And with that, like the video if you do, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you guys next time.